6 is just a couple of days away, and today I thought it would be a great idea to maybe give some predictions of what I think is going to happen when the game releases, things that I think are going to happen in the story, the gameplay, the Easter egg, the entire Zombies YouTube community. And then when the map comes out, a week after it comes out, we're going to revisit this video, look at some of the things that I believe is going to happen, and then basically make fun of me of how wrong I'm going to be. But if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. These predictions I've been thinking about for a minute, so let me know what you guys think. Anyways, enjoy. One of the biggest talking points of this new game is about how long the Easter egg is going to take to actually be solved. Now, I know a lot of people have been complaining the fact that the newest Easter eggs have taken literally no time to solve. And I think the case is unfortunately going to be the same in this game. So for the two maps, I believe that Terminus will take 4 hours to solve. I believe that Easter egg people will be jumping on right away, diving their hands completely on that Easter egg. And I think most of, if not the entire community, is going to rally around the idea that Terminus is going to be solved. Whether the hunt starts at 10 in the morning for PST, I think it will end by 2. I think that Easter egg will be solved within 4 hours, and it's going to be a fun Easter egg, but I don't see the entire community being stumped for so long. And then with Liberty Falls, I think that's going to take longer because I think less people will be eager to play that one. I think that Liberty Falls will be done that night. I think that is no shot that these two Easter eggs are going to be unsolved until the next day, which is what I know people want. But I think the reality of the situation is that Terminus solved in 4 hours, Liberty Falls solved in 12. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Liberty Falls that night, I'll give it 12 hours, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think those two Easter eggs will be solved within the first day. Next one, Liberty Falls is not going to have a boss fight. I think that Terminus will have a boss fight. Whether that boss fight is good or bad, I'm not quite sure, but I think that there will be a boss fight in Terminus. Liberty Falls, I'm going to say there's not going to be. I think Liberty Falls is going to have some sort of defense or some sort of soul box instead of a boss fight. And my best example that I can give you is D Machine. I think D Machine and Liberty Falls are going to have very, very similar endings to the Easter egg, in that they're going to have to protect somebody, or they're going to have to defend something, or they're going to have to kill a certain amount of zombies. I don't see there being a big bad in that game. Maybe they fight Sophia in a lab. Maybe they go into and just fight above ground. Maybe there's nothing at all. But I think that there's going to be a defense or a protect aspect at the end of the Liberty Falls Easter egg, and that'll be the finale of that. No boss fight for Liberty Falls. My next one isn't just launch, but it is throughout the whole first map. I don't think there will be a new perk besides Melee Macchiato in 2024. I think the next new perk that we will get will be the second Zombies map released after launch. We already know that there's going to be one Zombies map released in 2024 after launch. They've already confirmed that through Kevin Drew. But in terms of a perk after that, I just don't see that happening. If you really think about it, they're going to release a new map. They're going to release the guided Easter egg mode for both of the starter maps. And that's going to be sort of the content that they sort of hold on to until the next maps come out, and then they won't release any new perks or augments or anything like that, I don't think, until 2025. That's unfortunate because I think that is what they need. They need to constantly keep this game fresh, keep us constantly talking about new things. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case, because I don't think that Trek is going to have the assets to keep that going. And I think they're going to unfortunately hold that all for some big reveal coming in, let's say, February. I am also predicting that Zombies YouTubers will be posting Zombies is Dead videos after 1 week. No one in particular, but I do feel like zombie YouTubers are going to say this is not enough no matter how good the game is, and we'll say Zombies is dead after 1 week, and we'll shit on this game. Now, if they shitting on it and it's warranted, the game is not very good, then I understand. But if people are just doing it just to get that click, which you know is going to happen, either way, I think YouTubers will shit on this game, say right away that it's Cold War 2.0 and that the game is dead. Liberty Falls is going to have a open area that is outside of the map that's already shown, that we are going to be able to be playable while doing 1 or 2 steps to Easter egg. And I'm predicting that we are going to be able to be in that playable area where Rick Toffin kind of gets summoned and taken away. You see the Wonderwolf break, there's an elevator down, and then you see like Sophia in the lab. I think that lab is going to be a playable area within Liberty Falls. And I think what the Easter egg is going to be is freeing Samantha from Sophia. That is going to be the Easter egg. It's not going to be some revenge story. It's not going to be saving Rick Toffin, because we're just coming in to see what happens. What I think the Easter egg is going to be is us going into that laboratory area, turning it on, seeing what happens, the entire area lights up, Samantha is freed, and I think what the Easter egg is Samantha telling us to do these things, saying, okay, operators, do this, help with this, do this, so that I can be freed and help you. And instead of us freeing and help her, what's going to happen is we're going to free her, and she's going to destroy and blow up the entire town. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that she is going to destroy the entirety of Harper's Ferry, the entirety of Liberty Falls. That area is going to be playable, and Samantha's going to blow it up, and you can't play after Easter egg's done. That is my prediction with this next game. I think Samantha will blow up Liberty Falls. I think we are going to accidentally free her, and I think the new story is going to be Samantha getting her revenge on Richtofen. Next up, I think that Quick Revive is going to be the best perk in this next game. Yes, over Juggernog. I know Juggernog is obviously going to be Juggernog, but Quick Revive is going to have the obviously OG Quick Revive, and it's going to have the same abilities as it has in Cold War, where you are able to regen health faster. Why is that important? Because Quick Revive is going to also be the ability that I think they connect to the armor system. I think that Quick Revive makes a lot of sense, and I think it's going to have an augment where you can automatically replenish armor without you actually having to put it in. I think that's what Quick Revive is going to allow you to do. I think that augment system is very important, and I think if they don't have a system like that where you have to manually plate, I think manually plating is super fucking tedious. And I think Quick Revive is going to be the perk that they have a strong augment to not do that, and I think that's going to make Quick Revive the best perk in a Black Ops 6. Better than Jug, better than Stamina, better than Speed Cola or Double Tap if that ever even comes back, which I don't think it will. I think Quick Revive is my next thing. I think that SMGs and snipers are going to be absolutely pointless. I think that they're going to be absolutely horrific. Number one, SMGs are great for point building, and because of the point system in this new game, where you don't get points for every bullet, SMGs are going to seem pointless. Even though that they're going to give you higher mobility than something like an AR, Zombies isn't very run and gun anymore for the high rounds because you have super sprinters and they take your armor. So it really, really plays to the idea that you have to camp, you have to have a strategy in one specific area. And SMGs is not the way to go with that. Same thing with snipers. Snipers have been horrible. There have been times where snipers have been very good. The SVU was very good. The Drake gun was very good. Even the sniper in Black Ops 4, I forgot the name of it, the automatic one. That one is very good as well. Think that snipers in this next game is going to be horrible. It's going to be kind of like Cold War, where the snipers and the SMGs are horrible, and the by far best gun is going to be the semi-automatic shotgun. Whichever the semi-automatic shotgun is going to be in this game that isn't a pump, I believe will be the best shotgun in this game, without a doubt. It's going to have great abilities for the AATs because it's very easy to activate, and it's going to be super powerful for headshots with something like Deadshot. And I think Deadshot will have an augment that'll help shotguns a lot. So I do think that shotguns will by far be the most used weapon in this game besides wonder weapons, and will be the best, just like Cold War. I think Turn is going to be the best AAT. I know I've seen the new ones. I know I've seen the Shatter Blast and everything else, and everything that's going to be in this new game. I like the new one, but for some reason, I think the ability to take out boss zombies, and I think that they're going to have some sort of augment where Turn can last longer. I think that that is going to happen, and I think it's going to be the best AAT within this next game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you one more prediction. I think the end of Terminus, Raptor 1 is going to die. I think he's going to pass out. What I think is going to happen is they're going to have this crazy sort of scene, right? And I think what Raptor 1's going to do is he's going to try to decoy whatever this boss fight is happening, whether it's against that sort of river snake monster at the end that you see sometimes in Terminus that lives in the water. I think that what Raptor 1's going to do is somehow go on a boat, go on a helicopter, fly on one way. That ocean monster is going to grab him, and I think that we are going to be able to escape the other way, maybe through Samantha, because we freed her from Liberty Falls. Raptor 1 is going to sacrifice himself and die so that the team at Terminus can get free and escape through a portal that Samantha creates because we freed her from Liberty Falls. They all are going to be together, and they all are going to have one simple goal. Even though they all have different motivations for it, they are all going to go after Richtofen. That's my prediction, because the 2 maps happen at the same time. Samantha will get freed at the same time Raptor 1 is being a decoy, and they will all go into Samantha's portal, which will take them all together. The crew at Terminus, Peck, Weaver, Gray, Carver, all of them, Strauss, all of them, will go with Samantha to some sort of location. I'm not quite sure where it is, whether it's somewhere in Requiem, whether it is, you know, maybe after we blow up Liberty Falls, maybe it's underneath in the bunker there. Wherever it is, it's going to be a place. Richtofen's not going to be there. I don't think Richtofen's going to be present in either map. We won't see him again, in my opinion, until DLC 1. But I think that these 2 teams will unite, similar to the way that they do in Blood the Dead and Classified, and then that team will go into the future and take out Richtofen in whichever DLC. But, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys watching. That is going to be my predictions for this new game. Now, I know that this video is gonna be stupid and I'm going to look like an idiot within a month. So what I want you guys to do is comment down below your predictions for Black Ops 6. It could be story, it could be gameplay, it could be YouTubers, it could be you just fucking being a dumbass. I want to hear what you have to say. And maybe if I get enough comments, we'll make a video on what you guys think is going to happen within Black Ops 6 Zombies. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys watching. Hot takes video coming up very, very soon. And I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.